Tony, welcome to Gun.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on? What? All right, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio.
Hey, Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus.
And here we go. Hi, everybody. It is Friday. Woo! Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Show. Coming at you live on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Please share the link to the show on all your socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. We are coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, where tonight you will see this beautiful young lady right here.
I'm going to be here.
Tonight in the Giggle Room, Rosie Fiumara, ladies and gentlemen.
With about 400 other comics.
Well, yeah, it's a Butera show.
Yeah.
Before I get into all that, because I don't want to forget, stand up for a second. Just, yeah, because I want to, because I'm, you've talked about on this show how you're comfortable without clothes.
I am, but I'm wearing them. I have to. It's the law.
I know. Well, not the law in here.
And
See,
it's
I
cold.
like this, but then this kind of ruins. Like
It's cold.
it says who? I got the heat on.
No, you don't. James, the heat on. It's freaking cold.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we're in that hallway, forget it.
Put the heat on.
And the Seinfeld
And I was
bathroom.
told that this microphone is not a prop. It works.
Yeah. What does that mean? Like you're not.
Like I need to talk into it.
Yeah. Okay. Who told you that?
My friend Danny Calabrese was like, you need to talk into the mic, Rose. It's not just there for like shits and giggles.
It's
I was
kind
like,
of.
it's not.
No, you're not. You're nowhere near the worst with
I just
that.
looked. There's a delay. I just looked. I
Yeah.
look like I have a peepaloon. I got to pull them up.
A what? What's a peepaloon?
Peepaloon.
I don't know what that
It's
is.
a nice word for a
Vag?
bill. No.
Oh, what do you mean? It looks like you're no.
When I stood up, I was like, "Wah." It looked like I
Well,
stuffed myself with a
if you have a
Pillow.
what'd you call it? A peepa what?
pichaloon.
If you have a pichaloon, well, that ruins a lot of my
I
thoughts.
don't have a pichaloon.
Well, thank goodness.
I mean, this day and age, you never know. I do use whatever bathroom I want, though.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Now I just do whatever the hell. You can identify as whatever you
that's
want.
true, yeah.
So if I have to use a bathroom,
I'm cool with that.
there's very few places where the men's room line is shorter than the women's line.
Yeah, it's hardly ever. Yeah.
But like at a Pearl Jam show or a hockey game, the women's line is usually shorter. But in life,
Yes.
you could
A
just
Pearl
go to the
Jam show?
men's room.
Yes. Yeah. Why not?
And I just say, excuse me, you don't know what's going on in here.
Oh, guys. Yeah, guys. I've never met a guy who cares. Let her go.
No.
Let her in.
Yeah. You just pretend you have to throw up. And you just run in. It works every time.
Speaking of hockey, our congratulations to the Canadian team. They took it and they won
did.
fair and square. So good
They
for
did,
them.
an overtime win.
Yep, good game. But that's all right. All right, so right now they're all booing each other, and Trump and Trudeau are fighting. But I think it's all going to blow over. We've never had a problem with Canada. They've never had a problem with us. Good for them, for they won. They won
This will
fair and
blow
square.
over.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
Canadians are
it'll
so
blow over.
nice. I mean, how long
Absolutely
can they be
right.
mad? I
Well-
mean, it's only there's a finite amount of time that a Canadian can actually be mad.
I agree.
In their DNA, it only lasts like
It's true.
a certain amount of time. It goes
Except
away.
for the French Canadians.
Well, they're just suck.
Yeah, they're not the nicest of people. But I know a
They
guy.
don't even like the Canadians.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They don't like anybody.
They don't like anybody.
I know a doctor
They
in
like
Canada.
the smell of their own farts, though.
They like the smell of their own farts. I'd love to know how you know this.
They do, because they're like, oh, you know what I mean? I feel like they do. Like they have a beret on, and they're like, they just do. Can't you picture it?
Oh.
Like with a croissant, they're like, oh,
Pepe
that smells
Le
so
Pew.
good.
Oh, hey.
They do. They
Yeah, I
just
can
suck.
see it,
It's
yeah.
such a beautiful city, though. All those French Canadian cities,
I've never
like
never
Quebec
been.
City
Is
and
it?
Montreal. It's so pretty. It's like it looks so European.
I've heard Montreal is a great city for comedy. I swear to you.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I know
It's
a lot of
great
comedians that
city
go up
for
there.
food and
Oh,
for
yeah?
museums and
Really?
shopping.
I've never set foot on Canadian soil.
No,
No. I went to
I like how you said foot. Ah, can't say feet.
Can't say feet. Yeah, I went to the Niagara Falls once, and it was just one of those days where they weren't letting anybody cross, and it sucks because have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
No, I would not want to.
The American side blows. It's run down. It's dingy. It looks a little sketchy. I was like, this sucks. And I swear to you, you can actually hear the Canadian side. You can hear the people, like the music.
You can hear how much better it is.
You can hear the people
through
having
the
fun.
waterfall.
And I'm like a dog in the window just looking. I want to be over
How
there.
hard is it to get over to the other side?
They have, I think, well, it's been a while since I've been up there, but I think it's 2 bridges. You can just walk over. But there are days that, for whatever reason, no, you can't. I don't know what accent that was, but
I don't know.
where they just don't let you cross.
I picture like the honkiest version of it on our side, where like Rich Walker and Monty when they did that thing, like at that.
Yeah, right.
And then the other side is just like violins and like everybody's just has like champagne and like
and men
tuxedos on, and they're like.
I have to admit though,
Croissant.
that's my kind of people. Like farts. I'm 12 years old. Farts make me laugh, so I'd be standing there just laughing all day as people fart.
My son the other day, he came to the foot of my bed and he just burped and farted at the exact same time, and he was like,
Yeah, he's so proud of himself.
he's like, yes.
That's
And I
a
was
man
like,
right there.
Okay, all right, he's straight.
I still I stop everybody. Whoa! What was that? Oh yeah, I'm 12 years old.
Glad to see you're so mature. I could tell from your shirt.
Well, yeah, true. Yeah. Jessica Gross says, "Hey Rosie, John Rusciello. Good morning, Professor Buckwheat." Yeah, that is apparently my new name according to Romeo.
Well, we know we now both love that show.
Yes, absolutely right. But yeah, John is calling me Professor because yesterday I had a musician on. Oh, that reminds me too. I had musician Godfrey Townsend in here yesterday, and John was just so impressed with my knowledge of music. And John, I don't know, I wouldn't be impressed, so I just call it useless information. But Godfrey Townsend, this is a guy who's played with members of The Who and different bands, and he tours with
And like no relation
Turtles.
to the Who with that?
No. I actually, it's actually spelled different than Pete Townsend.
Okay.
But so I was talking to him, and he didn't really get a break in music until, he had to be probably maybe in his 40s before he and he was living the rest of life like the rest of us, an everyday slob. He was delivering refrigerators and air conditioners. He just led a normal life. And but he was playing music at night. And he was running at the China Club. He was running, I think he said it was Wednesday nights or Thursday nights. He was running like an open jam. And it's a China Club. It's a popular place. So his job, if someone told him, like pointed out, like, hey, Paul McCartney's in the audience, his job would say, oh, Paul McCartney's here, let's get him up, and get these famous people up. And he said in 1994, there was a show at, not Radio City, Carnegie Hall. Roger Daltrey put on this tribute to Pete Townsend show and all these special guests. So, which I was actually at that show. He said after that show, a bunch of these artists went to the China Club, and he had to start calling out these people. Come on up on stage and jam. Guess who was just starting to pop around that time and was in that show and then went to the China Club and jumped on stage with Godfrey Townsend?
Was it Eddie Vedder?
It was Eddie Vedder, as a matter of
He's
fact.
a huge Who fan.
Yes, he is.
Like,
oh,
huge.
yeah. He's covered so many of their songs.
Yeah, that's like one of his,
Mm-hmm.
him and them and Bruce Springsteen, and
Yeah.
they're like his.
Yep. And he does great covers. He covers a lot of Tom Petty, too.
Did you see that? That he did at the SNL 50th anniversary?
No, I didn't watch that concert.
Oh, you got to watch the clips.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Well, he did, he dressed as like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh.
Did you see that? That was kind of strange.
Well, no, I didn't see the concert.
No, but did you see
Oh.
any like of the clips?
No.
Nothing?
No, I didn't
What's
see
the matter with you?
I saw the specials, and
I didn't watch any of the comedy. I just heard my mother cackling from
yeah.
down the hallway.
No, I enjoyed the special, yeah.
I didn't watch that. I just watched some of the clips of the music.
Okay.
Eddie covered Tom Petty. I'm drawing a blank exactly right now what he did.
Room at the Top. Free Falling.
Room at the Top, he does a lot.
Yes, that's why I said it.
So good.
Oh, it's great. It's a great
So
song.
good. No, he didn't do Free Falling. Somebody help me out.
Anybody know what song Eddie Vedder did?
I know what he did. I only had I had one shitty cup of coffee today.
How many do you usually have?
I have like 3.
And why did you only have one?
Because I was bullshitting on my phone, and then I was, I always have to be reminded. You have a podcast today. Oh, shit. I signed up for the gym.
Yeah.
My girlfriend from the gym was like, are you coming? I'm like, no, it's Friday. I have a podcast. She's like, then why did you sign up? I'm like, I don't know, because I'm an idiot. I lost my wallet.
You lost your wallet.
I lost my wallet at the Valentine show, I believe, in Nyack.
Oh, no.
I had to replace everything. But for some reason, I didn't have my license in my wallet, which is
Oh,
good.
that's very good.
I had that in my car.
You know what sucks about losing something is, you know, as you're hoping somebody finds it, it's the waiting that's the hardest part.
Oh, my God. Is that the song?
That's the song you did.
Oh, my God. That was
waiting.
such a weird, corny...
I tried to, like, you know, I'm all about the segues.
Something.
Rosie's bending over for me. I'm not really sure why. I'm not arguing.
All right, I found it.
What is...
My pen.
Oh.
All right. So what did you do this week?
Tell me about Nyack.
John Butera had us on a stage that was like 7 feet in the air.
7 feet in the air.
I'm not even kidding.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not even kidding.
What was it? This wasn't a comedy club. This was a restaurant?
No, this was a giant old Woolworths.
Oh. Okay. What is it now?
A giant, unfinished other place. We had a fun time. We did.
Sean Kearns was there?
Sean Kearns is there.
Love that
He's
kid.
hosting tonight
Oh, nice.
at the show I'm on. Butera was... No, did he host? No, he was... Yeah, he was on the show. He's hosting tonight. Butera hosted. He did a good job. He was funny.
Yeah, I totally got lost there. So Sean Kearns was there, but he's hosting tonight.
Butera was
Butera is
hosting,
here tonight, but
and
he was
he's
hosting last
headlining
week.
tonight.
Got it. He's headlining? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And tonight is going to be fun. I wasn't supposed to be on the show.
Oh,
But,
why not?
Karen Margaret has the flu.
Oh, sorry to hear.
And I was going to be on it. I was not going to be around. Now I am around, so I'm going to come in and...
So you were supposed to be on it.
Supposed to be on it, dropped it because I had something, then that something didn't happen.
Oh.
So I'm on the poster, but they never took me off the poster, never took me out of the group thread, found out that she had the flu and said, you know what?
Oh.
I'm on the poster anyway.
Oh, this is the show that all right, I thought it was last week. Dan LaRocco, love that kid. He'll be on it tonight. Anthony, I don't know, I can't see that.
Ciccio or
Ciccio.
Ciccio. I don't know
I
how
don't
he
know who that
pronounces
is.
it. I would say Ciccio. He's such a nice dude.
Oh, yeah?
And he's funny.
Oh, and your buddy Danny is in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and Janelle Hamster. Okay. Janelle Hamster.
I don't know her, but I don't know if she's on the show, actually.
Oh, okay.
You can't believe these posters.
Well,
Because
especially,
John Antitomaso is in it, and he is not on the poster.
Oh.
And I haven't seen Janelle Hamster's name on the group thread, so who knows? It's a surprise.
It bothers me when
It's a
when
surprise
not, yeah,
show.
which is weird. Good morning, Romeo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're being very unprofessional, and you're doing inappropriate sayings at this time of the world, the way the world is. You forgot about Wednesday's show?
I forgot about what?
Wednesday's show?
What?
About what's appropriate and what's not appropriate?
Oh, well, all right. So what did I do?
You commented on Rosie, your co-host. You know, you can't do that anymore.
All right, I'll get Rosie's opinion on this after the phone call.
Okay. By the way, Rosie, you look stunning today, darling. You look absolutely stunning. I'm not supposed to say that. It's.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Romeo.
You see? Oh, okay. Well,
Yep.
now I'm gonna get off the phone, and Tony will explain to you and what went on Wednesday with that jerk, my best friend.
Who's the
Love you.
jerk?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. What are you doing? What are you on? What are you shopping? What's going on?
I'm not shopping. You know how long it will take me to get onto. I am so special. Okay. You know what I am? I'm a smart dummy.
Smart dummy.
I want to get onto Wi-Fi. I don't know if that's even a thing around here.
Yes. And if you want, I'll show you.
Okay. I want to get onto Wi-Fi because I want to read the comments.
Ah.
I should have gotten here early, but you know me. 10:59.
So what?
10:59. Because I really want to go next door and find out what's going on with their coffee and their egg sandwiches.
People swear by their egg sandwiches.
It smells so good.
Everybody loves it. Oh yeah, if you want to show it, you want me to? I'll run over there. I'll buy you.
No. I'm going out for lunch after, and I have to do work, so I'll wait to eat and do that after.
Oh.
I got to watch out. I gained 5 pounds.
No, you did.
Yeah, I did because I've been doing shows and eating a lot of wings. Yeah.
And it's like late night.
I'm eating wings at like 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's bad.
I'm eating wings with blue cheese. I'm eating mozzarella sticks. I don't. People say things about the food in comedy clubs and at these bars.
Not
and
here.
Stuff. I
They
like
have great food here.
I like the mozzarella sticks here a lot.
I love their burgers.
I've never had. Well, that's all you eat. How could you
Yes.
say you are not an authority on food? And
I'm
don't
not.
ever say that to me again.
Well, I didn't say anything bad.
I'm kidding. But the mozzarella, you don't like cheese, so what am I talking to you about?
Because people have told me.
They're so good.
Yeah.
I get them every time.
Do you remember? And next door, like are you ever here late and then you smell the bacon? You go in there late, they just have like this giant pitcher's amount of bacon that they're cooking for the next morning. It's crazy.
When I leave, they're closed. I guess I'm not here late enough.
Well, no, probably early enough, I should say. Probably around 8 or 9. You can go. Usually close around 8 or 9. So if you go in there around that time, though, you just see they got this big giant thing of bacon on the
All
grill.
I know is that I really have been eating like fried food. I used to be really strict with like intermittent fasting. I wouldn't eat out of a certain window.
Oh wow!
Now I'm like, yeah, I'll have some of those. People are like ordering quesadillas. I'm like slapping on the sour cream, eating off their plate. One night I was eating gnocchi out of James's plate. He's like, Rosie, sit down with me and share these gnocchis.
What's
How
a
do
gnocchi?
I say no?
I don't know what that is.
That's a potato pasta. They look like little
I know what you're talking about.
nubs.
I didn't know what they
And
were
they were
called.
smothered in like a white cheese sauce. He's like, you got to try these gnocchis. I mean, how do I tell the owner no?
True. He wanted to throw me on stage one night. I said no. This is probably like 2 or 3 years ago. He still brings it up. It was stupid of me to say no.
I didn't think he knew everything around here.
Oh, he knows everything.
Andrea called me and said to me, hey, do you want to come up come? I said, listen, I can. I said, I'm going with Eric Haft out east. He's doing this squeaky clean thing at this place, Samantha's. It's like a ministry, and he has to turn his entire act into like this crazy squeaky clean. He can't even say he had to turn the word fart into gas. He apologized with a cross with a Jewish star in the middle, I swear to God. And he's up there doing his like crazy, he did one-arm push-ups. He was a maniac that night.
He's great.
And I'm watching him, and I'm like fascinated by him. And he's up there, and he was like, and my daughter's like, and he's like, usually he says, and she looks like she's holding in a fart. But he goes, oh, excuse me, I mean gas. And I'm like, did he really just correct the word fart? It's really.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress. So I told her, I'm like, he's doing the squeaky clean show, whatever. I'm fascinated. I want to see him turn. I want to see how he could do this. And he said, I want to introduce you to them to see if you want to do this venue. I go, have you met me? Have you met me? You want me? You think I can turn my shit into squeaky clean? He goes, I think you can.
I think you could.
Okay, we'll see. So I go. So now I said, I'm sorry to turn you down, but I really want to go. Well, the next time I saw James, he said to me, I heard you was with Eric Haft out east at the Squeaky Clean. I go, you did? I didn't think she would A, report it, and B, he would remember.
Yep.
So what was that about? And I told him, but I was like, so I told him about it, and he thought it was kind of funny that, this is a thing. But I didn't think that. I thought it would just roll. Okay, she'd call the next person.
He knows what everybody's up to. Oh, yeah, I'm sure she just called the next person.
I know she did, but I didn't think that he would hear about it.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, oh, all right.
He has, if in this built or any of the 3 clubs that he has, like, it's kind of spooky. Like, he knows what time you went to the bathroom, who went in there after you. Like, I mean, they know everything that goes on in this building.
Kind of amazing.
But then, oh, yes. But then he's got totally a pulse on what's going on in the Long Island comedy world. I mean, he knows who's doing comedy, where they're doing it, who's trying it. Are there any clubs popping up? Oh, yeah.
Rich Walker's doing that squeaky clean tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, do you think my butthole joke would work there? He's like, I don't think your butthole joke works even here on Facebook.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Rich Walker.
I love him.
He
noticed that the underwears were missing from the case at the brokerage.
Rich did?
Yeah.
They
must have been the last pair of underwear that were ever in existence, because I don't know why they gave me a small, let's be honest.
Yeah, we were kind of wondering about that.
They were
putting that underwear on has been a big topic of conversation.
Oh, I know. I got a screenshot of you wearing them.
From who?
I'm not going to tell you.
Tell me.
No.
Oh, why? It wasn't
I'm not
like
selling out my friend Mike Keegan.
that son of a bitch bastard. He's just jealous he didn't see my ball.
He did. It was hanging out in the photo. Yeah, I'll have that forever now.
I'm sorry.
Etched into my brain. It's like a core memory now.
It's a nightmare is what it is.
Yeah. Read comments. Who's
Okay.
here?
All
I
right.
want to see who's here.
I got to
with
tell you
us.
about what Romeo was talking about. James Grimm says hello.
Hi, James.
Are you going to bring James in with you one of these days, right? Calabrese, you got to bring in with you one of these days, and Grimm, right?
Calabrese, Grimm, we got to bring in Eric Half.
Oh, well. Yeah, Eric's
but he's
been here.
busy.
He is busy. He owns businesses.
He's busy being a professional.
Yeah, he's a grown-up.
He's too grown up, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you're in the same world.
I know I
You
am.
can get him in here.
I tell him all the time, let's get together for lunch. He's like, I'm busy being a professional.
If you're going to get together for lunch, you have to go to his house.
That's so far.
It's worth it. Are you aware, like, he does all this smoking stuff?
Oh, I know he's a good cook.
Oh.
I know he's a good cook.
He put some ribs in the smoker for 4 hours once and then brought them in here. It was me and Keegan. It was Keegan's show. And, oh, my God. Yeah, he's an amazing
he knew to just bring
cook.
you meat. No sides.
No sides.
No vegetables. Broccoli.
Broccoli, carrots,
You like carrots, too?
corn. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
With
Who
healthy
else is
stuff.
here?
And Rodney says hello. Jessica Gross says good morning.
Hi, Jess.
Ann Rothney, all right, she's just flirting with John. Lillian Rodriguez, good morning, Rosie. James Grimm, is the Canada-USA border controlled by the Middle Easterners? Anthony Fiumara, he says the waiting. Yeah, is that your husband?
Yes, it is.
Hello, Anthony.
He's a big, huge music fan, too.
Oh, is that
So
right?
He knew. That's why I was like, tell me what
okay.
Eddie's saying.
Fremder, next time I'm going to spend New Year's with Tony so I can get a good view of the ball drop.
Oh, my God.
Mickey's watching. Fremder, Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. First of all, who's Jimmy and why is he so gassy?
What?
Jimmy crack corn and I don't... Oh, crack? I don't know.
Maybe cracking corn. Does that mean farting?
I've never heard that.
Me neither.
Me neither. So, all right, so John...
You're like...
it's Fremder. So John was talking about... So on Wednesdays, I have a co-host. His name is Michael Kaplan.
Okay.
He came in here. I said something about somebody looking beautiful. I don't remember what we were talking about, but Mike is from the Mike is a veteran, and he started going into this big rant about how once in the military, always in the military, and you have to carry yourself a certain way even though you're out. And he was telling me in this day and age, complimenting a woman is not a good thing to do. And we were all on him, like, what are you talking about? No, that's crazy. And he said something about he recently told a woman that he thought her eyes were beautiful. And she didn't say anything and just turned around and walked away. And another woman went to him and said, you can't say that. What's wrong with you? And we're like, what? So I don't know. We all disagreed with him.
I feel like there's two different thoughts on that. I think that what's happened, people have gotten so fucking sensitive. And look, men have been disappointing. They have. I mean, look, I told you what happened to me when I decided that I was going to start opening up my world and allowing men in for like my social media.
Yes.
Okay? I went from having 689 friends on Facebook.
Okay.
And to me, that was a tremendous amount of people.
That is a good amount.
But that's because I have a business and I've had a lot of employees over the years.
Sure.
And their friends and families and not even clients. I don't even like, and I have a rule. Like, I will never, ever ask an employee to be a friend of mine on social media.
Sure.
If they
Makes
ask
sense.
me, I'll accept it. But
Right.
I will never ask them. And now I have like 1,900.
Wow.
But that's since I started doing the podcast. Like, I'm not even kidding.
This podcast?
Yes. Yes.
Come on.
And I don't know why, because there's only like 25 people that watch it. But I'm only kidding. But
it's not even that much.
No, but like where these people have been coming from, I really don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And some of them have like 25 mutual friends of people that I know, and some have one or two. And I've kind of been semi-selective, like if they look really creepy or they look fake, I'm not. But I'm kind of semi-vetting them, but I've allowed them in, and I figure I'm going to allow them, and then if they get creepy, they're out. Mm-hmm. I've had to block like 30 people.
So you've been doing this podcast, what, a month and a half?
Uh-huh.
And so you're talking about just in the past, like 6 weeks?
In the past 2 weeks is when the floodgates have opened. I have a collection of screenshots that I continuously send to my brother. He's keeping track. I swear he's going to make like a little album.
Oh, that's cool.
He sends them to his friend Michelle, who the two of them crack up. But everything from you... Oh, okay.
You know, it's funny you mention this, because actually my friend requests the past few weeks have gone up too.
It's
honest.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's like... It's not even normal. And I'm not saying this to like toot a horn or...
Are a lot of them comedians from like the city or out of state?
Some of them are.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I've been
People
getting.
have been sending me messages like, call this number. We have a podcast. We want to have you on. And some of them are like legit.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's
great.
cool. Yeah.
But like, I have... Okay. Hey, can I call you someday? Islanders #1. Nope. I'm a Rangers fan.
Oh, so you actually respond to these people?
Sometimes. Just to fuck with them, and then I block them. Are you an Islanders fan? Can I call you tonight? Don't be shy.
Oh, my goodness.
I love your beautiful smile and your eyes. Hi, sweetheart. Are you busy?
Hey, sweetheart.
I'm not interested. I'm in a relationship. I'm trying to build my following for comedy. I respect you. But you're very beautiful, and I'd love to get to know you. Don't be shy.
What's with this don't be shy shit?
I want you.
Whoa!
Blocked.
Wow.
Yep. I even had a woman send me pictures.
Yeah?
Wow. Your smile is so enchanting. Try not to go out too often, or the evil queen might notice you.
Wow.
That's fun.
I'd be like, what in the world?
That's weird.
The evil queen
That's
might
really
notice
weird.
you.
Yeah. Actually, I should just go into my brother's thread because and then my brother said, just send them. I go, Anthony, I don't know what to do with this. Like, men are like disappointing. It's weird. He goes, just send them this picture and they'll leave you alone. This is the picture that my brother has when I call.
Wow.
Just use that as your profile. They'll leave you alone. One guy sent me pictures this morning of him in bed with just the sheet over him and like topless. And there were 4 consecutive pictures of him topless. And then the last one, he decided to put a beanie cap on, a black beanie cap.
And I'm sure that made all the
For,
difference.
Diversity,
Now, this woman who sent you pictures, pictures of what?
Just herself squatting, like sideways with like a little dress on. I was like, all right. One guy got upset with me, told me in Spanish what I'm losing out on. I got my first dick pic, blocked him.
Come on.
Another guy said, I guess I'm not your type.
You guessed correctly.
I'm guessing I'm not your type. I said, I am in a relationship. Damn. I say we won, and look at what you lose. And that's when I got the photo.
Oh,
look at what you're losing out on. Okay. You are beautiful and versatile. That's a good one. So good.
This would actually be funny to do on stage.
Well, that's what I need to do. This is the girl. Hi. Like, now I know why, people don't, open it up. And it's like, I'm kind of regretting it now.
Yeah.
Because I have to do other shit, like be a mom and go to work and not manage this crap. Yeah. But I do want a following because I want to, have people, subscribe to the page. And
right.
So it's like, what do you do? How do you build a following without creeps? So yes, to your point about men, do you love getting compliments as a woman? I mean, I would imagine as a woman, you would want to get compliments. You want to hear, I take care of myself. You want
Right.
to hear that, you're beautiful or that, you're being appreciated, but you don't want dick pics and you don't want to hear about like corny shit. I don't need a guy sending me songs.
Right.
Rosie, Rosie, you making nosy. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like,
who's AC/DC does have a song called "Whole Lot of Rosie."
oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. But when it now, all right, now totally see your point. But when it's in person, like when my buddy told this girl she has beautiful eyes, you can tell in person whether, and correct me if I'm wrong, whether a guy is being sincere or if he's trying to make some moves.
There's a big difference. Like, if somebody's
Yeah.
like I've given men compliments, you know what I mean? And I would imagine that somebody would appreciate that.
Right.
Like, if you say to someone, it doesn't always have to be physical.
I mean, like, hey, nice ball. Like, oh, thanks.
Nice. Look at that left nut hanging out. That's fantastic. That's also
Not
weird.
too hairy.
But you could say to a man, like, you're really funny,
Sure.
or I love the way that shirt looks on you, or, it was without being like, I would imagine that, but then again, you have to be careful because I feel like sometimes men think even when you're just speaking to them,
Oh, absolutely.
that you're coming on to them. So you have
Yes.
to be really careful
Most
with
guys
that.
are like that. Yes.
Like I feel
Yes.
like that when you go to a bar, if you're talking to a guy, they automatically assume that that's the reason why.
Yep.
So you have to be careful.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is a shame.
It is a shame.
Yeah. Absolutely. And it's more so now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm blown away by that.
I got to find the song. You got to ask questions or something while I find the song.
Okay.
What's on your agenda for today?
Let's see. So I asked you about Nyack. Oh, very excited. All right. So here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
You go tonight to the Giga Room so you can see Rosie. And then tomorrow you shoot out to McGuire's because tonight and tomorrow night Fat Jay is headlining at McGuire's. He headlined there once before, but it was like a Thursday night or something, and and then as they were just figuring out the order for the night, they told
This is like a whole weekend he's
this
headlining.
is like a
big deal.
planned, yeah, this is a very big deal.
This is exciting for him. He earned it.
Definitely has earned it. Very excited for him, happy for him. Jay was just in here this past Monday. I'm actually going to see Jay this afternoon. Because this afternoon, our very own Peter Schwartz, who hosts Sports Bash every Tuesday and Thursday, he has gotten the job as the general manager for the new arena football team that is coming to Nassau Coliseum. And today, at the Town of Oyster Bay Athletic Center in Hicksville, they are unveiling the name of the team. And I was invited to go, so I'm going to go.
Okay.
And I happened to be on the phone with Jay this morning. I said, because Jay works in Hicksville, I said, Jay, why don't you come meet me over there? So Jay's going to join me over there, and we're going to be there for the unveiling of as they announce the name of the new arena football team at Nassau Coliseum. So congratulations to Peter, and there's free food, and there's going to be surprises. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Congrats to Fat Jay.
Congrats to
Who's
Fat
such a
Jay.
nice dude, too.
Oh, he's the best.
All right, I got a song. Ready?
So this is a guy who sent you a song.
Yeah. Good morning, Rosie. And then I got this.
She's the daughter of Rosie O'Grady. She's my old-fashioned type girl.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I looked to see what the name was because that guy sounded like Romeo to me for a second.
Imagine.
Thank goodness it wasn't. Are any of these weirdos comedians?
No.
Oh, my goodness. Holy shit. Now, how does... You talk about your brother. How does your husband... How does he react to this?
Oh, I
Is
didn't,
he-
I didn't even tell him.
Well, he knows
Surprise.
now. Yeah, is he like, I'm going to fucking kill these sons of bitches?
No, he's used to it at this point. He knows, and he knows that I, what am I, really?
Yeah.
This is silly. This is silliness. Do any of these men, first of all, I'm not special. They're doing this to 20 women a day. They're this is like
Okay.
Pokemon to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, don't sell yourself short, but
they're,
you're right.
They're you know,
Yeah.
they're fishing.
Well, what? So you're saying that guy is singing to 20 different girls a
Maybe
day?
not singing, but you know.
So you are special.
At least a few of them, at least a handful of them, most of them, are out there throwing out, you know, hey.
That was great.
Hey. I would venture to say most of them aren't getting the request accepted. So when
Yeah,
they
it's
get
pretty
the
fair
request
guess.
accepted, they're like, ooh. You know.
Oh, and then they don't know what to do at that
Then they're
point.
just like the evil queen, like,
Oh, I better come up with another song.
Yeah.
That guy must be singing the old. Mary is the daughter of Mary O'Grady.
What? I had another good one where the guy sent me a picture of myself.
Of yourself.
Mm-hmm. Sent me a picture of myself, and he wrote, this was good, that you like how beautiful my eyes are, but it wasn't me.
It wasn't you. I know a girl that happened to where a guy sent her a picture of a girl in a bikini, and he photoshopped her face on it.
Oh.
Yeah, she was very creeped out. I felt bad
That's
for her.
weird.
Yeah.
He wrote, I love your eyes. They're bright and captivating. I'm sure you get compliments on them all the time. And then he put a picture, and it's my friend Rhonda from the Madonna party.
Oh,
and I
my
wrote,
goodness.
That's my friend Rhonda. But thank you. She is beautiful.
Well, right. So
And I took the photo, so I appreciate that. She was just sitting there on the couch like this.
did you send it to her and say, "Hey, look"?
I did, and I said, Rhonda, don't move. And she's like, what am I? Don't move. And then I took like 10 minutes to find my phone. And she was still like this on the couch. I was like, thank you. And I came back and I took a beautiful photo of her.
And there you go.
There she is. And obviously, that freakoid.
That's pretty funny, though. You said, you look beautiful. I love your eyes. And it's not even
She has these big green eyes. She's like Egyptian. I'm like, you don't look anything like me, but all right.
Oh, my goodness.
Men. This is why women sleep with other women after a while.
Well, see, that's the goal.
I guess that's
'Cause
what
we
they're-
love
that's
that.
what they're trying to do.
Yeah. Don't knock it till you try it, baby.
I'm thirsty. I forgot about this. It's hiding behind my laptop that's here for absolutely no reason.
And I like you got the Golden Girls on your laptop.
Speaking of which, I had to change my cover photo because my friend Danny Calabrese was like, what's with your cover photo? I said, what? He goes, you're standing at the front in black and white. You look like Sophia Petrillo. You look like you should be holding a little pocketbook, like a little old lady, like Sophia Petrillo. And I was like, ugh. So I changed it immediately. I did. I didn't agree with him, but if that's what that's what I look like.
Danny Calabrese has power.
He does.
Yeah, I see
He's
that.
brutally honest with me.
Wow. Mickey Delaney, here are my top co-hosts. Diane, Rosie, Jeff, Mike, Frank. Okay. Thanks, Mickey.
Thank you.
Dear God, excuse me. Dear God is watching. Hello, dear God. From there, better watch out for the Condiment King. He's going to get you. Yes. The Condiment King is a Batman villain. And, you know, because I don't eat anything and I don't like condiments, he's telling me that the Condiment King is going to get me. I have a podcast in my sock drawer. Best pickup line ever. I think this rag smells like chloroform, but I can't tell. Oh, my goodness.
Is that Friender?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Now, does Friender do stand-up?
No. Not that I know of.
Good.
You know who does do stand-up? It's Jeff Bosey, who says good morning. Hello, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you know who I did see?
No.
I went to go see The Late Show at McGuire's in the snow
Okay.
on Saturday night.
Oh.
And I saw Teddy Smith.
Teddy's great.
He's funny.
So was Laura there?
No.
Teddy Smith was somewhere that Laura wasn't?
I know. It's so strange. We switched comedy buddies. So, like, Eric Haft was up in Mayapack with Laura.
Oh.
And I wound up at McGuire's with Teddy Smith. We did like a swap.
Teddy likes his white women.
It was wife swap, but comedy swap.
Well, so did Teddy sleep at your house?
No, he didn't.
So you didn't really come through then, you know?
No,
you didn't go full Laura.
No. I actually met her husband. I told you at the.
Brian's a great dude.
He's so nice.
Love Brian.
They've been together for like 100 years.
Yes, they have. And he's a phone company guy.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where I'm retired from. So me and him have a bond.
So I saw Teddy's act, and he tried out new things.
Cool.
And I don't know what's new and what's not.
Doesn't matter. It's
but
great.
I do love when he says cookie. I don't care about anything else as long as he says cookie. And that's it.
Fantastic.
That's it. I don't care. I love when he talks about the homeless people and the cookies. It's fucking awesome.
Teddy is great.
He's so good. He's so good.
It's great.
I know you're friendly with Tyler.
Tyler Noble.
Tyler Noble. He
Yes.
was on the show. He was there with his lovely girlfriend.
Oh, Amy. She's wonderful. I love her.
She's very beautiful.
Yes, just great legs.
I didn't notice.
I did.
She always has flouncy skirts when I've seen her.
Yeah.
So I don't know the legs. But she's very
Yeah.
she's very soft. Like,
Yes. You get a nice feeling.
She reminds me of somebody in my life that's like that. That she looks like she could give unicorn kisses and warm hugs.
Yes.
Like that.
Yep.
So they were there.
Very nice.
James Grimm performed. He was
Nice.
very funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a strong kind of rah comic. He was
Rah.
He was good. Who else performed? That's kind of all I remember. Charlie Paquette performed.
Charlie Paquette produces shows in that giggle room like once a month. I've been in this room for almost 7 years. I have never met the man. I don't even know what he looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, I find that very strange. I'm going to show you a picture. Tyler, the night before that show, did one of my murder mysteries.
Oh, well, because he acts.
Yeah,
So
and he acts
does
well.
that.
And there he is. He played, that was him in the murder mystery. He played my daughter.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and he was fantastic. He was hilarious.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he was great.
So, wow, Tyler.
Yeah.
That's some shit right there.
How was his act? Good?
Yeah, you know what? I was a little surprised by it because I took the class with Tyler.
Oh, okay.
Stand up. That's how I met him.
Right.
The first time I took it, and his act is so different now.
No kidding.
Yeah, so I'm so used to it. Like I knew his act so well.
Right,
We
yeah.
worked so closely.
Mhm.
So when I saw it, it was so different. Like you know, when
Wow.
it took me a little while. Like you know, when you're just so used to like an
Yeah.
act.
Yeah.
It was good, but it was very different. Is that my phone? Oh, this is what I deal with.
What's
The
it say?
boys.
The boys, meaning
My son's friends that want to play Roblox and Fortnite and bullshit. And I really want to take it off my phone, but I also want to know what's going on because I'm a nosy mother. And he's still just 10. And I want to know when the hell
you need to know.
I
Yeah.
need to know.
Yes.
I need to know.
Do not lay low. Do not lay off of that until he's like 20. Yeah. Without a doubt. Yeah. Believe me when I tell you, I've been through some stuff.
His new thing is POV.
POV, point of view.
POV.
Oh, is that that's the initials now?
Yeah. POV, ma.
Everything's initials.
Bro.
now.
Bro,
Yeah.
POV.
Yep.
And one of the girls at work, who's also Michelle Fox, but with 2 L's,
Oh.
she said to me that her daughter, who's like 5, said POV. She was with her older cousins who are not that much older, but like little
Yeah.
girls, older. The girls left, and she says to her mother, cute little Haley says to her Mommy, POV, my bestie is a bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. POV, my bestie is the bitch.
I am going to be 55 years old in 2 months. My mother is 108.
Your mother's 108?
Yeah. No. She's going to be 80 in 2 months.
What is wrong with you? You say these things to me.
Oh, what? About my mother being old?
108, though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people that are that old, but
True.
what does she live in, like a blue zone? Is she from like Ishkara? Is that a place?
It sounded good.
I don't know. You wouldn't go there because they don't have food for you. They don't serve plain burgers.
They have Iskada French fries. I'm good. I still don't curse in front of my mother.
Really?
Oh, yeah, to this day. I mean, she listens to this, so she hears me curse.
That's nice, because I'm like, Ma, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
No. But especially at 5, I would have been smacked. And I'm not joking this time. I would have been hit if I cursed in front of my mother at 5 years
But
old.
they don't know. Like, the 5-year-old doesn't know. She just heard it from the cousins, but it's kind of cute when they do.
No, I think I still would have been smacked at 5.
My son will not curse. And he knows.
Yeah?
He knows all the curses.
He's 10.
Yeah, he knows all the curses.
Yeah, that's around the age you
And
start to
he'll-
learn them.
No, but no, he knows. He's known them you know,
Yeah?
since he's, like, little.
Oh.
But he knows that those are, like, adult words.
Yep, good for him. That's a good boy.
He won't. Even his friends' parents will tell me, like, you know.
Yeah, they don't hear it when their
they're
boys
like,
are
Cole
outside.
Doesn't,
Right.
Like, they'll hear the other one. They'll be like, Cole just, for some reason, thank God, because he does other shit, but that he doesn't do. And his mother's like, you motherfucker. I don't know. But they say cursing is a sign of intelligence, and I'm a big, smart dummy, so. Cookies!
A friend just says he thinks unicorn kisses might hurt a little.
Because of that big horn in your head?
Oh, he says he did stand up. He did stand up before the show started.
Oh, my God, friender. Ay, ay, ay.
All right, here we go. The Yankees, the New York Yankees today, have announced for the first time since the 1970s, they will allow their players to have beards as long as they're well groomed.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. George Steinbrenner back in the early 70s
remember
said,
that.
yep, no facial hair. They did eventually allow mustaches. But, yeah, no beards, since the mid-70s, early 70s. And now they're saying, we will allow them as long as they're well groomed. What do you think about that? Do you like beards? Do you not like? You like clean shaven? What's your husband? What's he got going on?
He has a beard.
Okay, so you like bearded men?
I do like men with facial hair.
Yeah,
I do. I also think it can also be like a little bit of a man moo-moo. Like, have you ever seen a man with like a little bit of like facial hair and then they shave it and you're like, ugh, ugh, ugh. It's like all of a sudden
guilty as charged.
A double chin pops out or like
Yep.
this thing and you're like,
Oh, I'm totally Uncle Fester without
grow
my
it
beard.
out.
Yeah,
Grow it out.
I have not shaved my beard. I have not shaved since 2010, and when I did, people were like, "Yeah, can you grow that back like right now?"
You know what my husband did this crazy facial hair, and I hated it so much.
What do you
and
mean?
He tortured me with it.
What do you mean crazy facial hair? What did he do?
He can grow like a beard in like 4 hours.
Yeah, we're Italian. Yeah.
Yeah, like a beard in 4 hours. Like,
Yep.
And if we need to do like a Halloween costume or like an event, he doesn't need to go and buy something.
Right.
He just does it. Like he'll shape it.
Mm-hmm.
So we did we had to go to this Halloween party, and the theme was a white trash.
Okay.
Like it was a white trash.
So what did he do?
theme.
Like braid it or something?
No, it was so gross. He won the day.
Really?
I mean, I was like, I'm gonna win. No. Nope. I'm gonna show you.
You were not dressed like Madonna.
No.
Okay. Sorry.
No. I gotta show you. October in Lido Beach. This is how I search for things and I find them right away. Okay, let's see. October in Lido Beach. We'll see how it was so gross that it was amazing. Look how good he looked. He came as just nobody in particular.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I mean,
some girls like that though.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked great. He had jorts on. He cut his pants into jorts.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, that's not a real tattoo.
It's not?
No, I ordered it on Amazon. How good is that?
What do you mean? It's like a
It was
like
a
a
fake
sticker?
one. It's
Yeah.
like a fake
Wow.
tattoo.
He looks a little like John Lovitz.
You think?
You've never heard that?
No, he doesn't. That's why it's funny. In that picture, he does. But look, I did a neck tattoo.
Wow.
And wait.
Well, no one. So technically, you won because you hooked him up with a lot of this
Yeah,
stuff.
no, but wait.
That's great, by the way. That is great.
It's so great. But I was Peggy Bundy.
Oh.
I loved it. We gotta have look. This is me getting him, and he had teeth.
Oh,
See
that's
the
funny.
teeth? He has these Uncle Bucks. You got to go online and go to Uncle Bucks. There's the camera.
Hang on, I'll go.
You see, I'm a smart dummy. You got to go
That's
to
a great picture.
unclebucks.com and get your teeth, and then they send you a mold.
Really?
And you do, and then the teeth stay on like as if they're really yours. And he's had these for years.
Wow.
We went out with my godmother, who, may she rest in peace, was the best. When I first introduced him to her, he wore them. And she was such a lovely soul that she didn't even flinch that he wore those teeth.
Yeah.
And he talked to her, and he hung out with
hilarious.
her. And she was like, oh. Oh my God.
Rosie's new man can't afford to fix his teeth.
What the fuck is wrong with her? She's with this guy.
And when did he reveal the real?
Like
mouth?
soon after.
Like, but not that night.
I think it might have been that night, but like.
That's my kind of guy. That he sounds like a funny guy.
Yeah, look at those pants. It's
That's
so gross.
hilarious.
But anyway, and the wolf shirt, so good.
I remember the late '90s. Mike Piazza of the New York Mets, his beard, like whoever did it, they made it look like a chain, like it, like links. And it
Some
was
people
ridiculous.
are so talented. I've seen these barbers, like I followed them on Instagram, where they do these things inside the head that are like insane.
I'm not a. I don't know.
You don't do that? You don't,
Well.
Oh, I forgot. We shaved it all off.
Oh wow! Your husband says "F the Yankees."
Yeah, he's a big Met. He's a
All
big
right,
Met guy.
Anthony, just calm down a little bit.
Well, he's white trash according to this. He gets a little riled up.
Wow! So he's he's one of those Met fans that hates the Yankees.
Not as much as he hates the Islanders and the Devils.
Oh wow!
He's really a Rangers fan.
Hockey fans are hardcore.
He loves the Mets.
Yeah.
And he's a Giant fan too for football. But if he had to pick anybody, it would be the Rangers over anything. And then the Mets. He loves the Mets too.
Yeah, hockey fans scare me sometimes. Sometimes I think they'll actually, not only will they chop a head off at a game, but it's almost like an unwritten rule that it'll be okay. Like you're allowed to do it at a hockey game. It's like people almost expect that. So yeah, hockey fans scare me. But I love going to hockey games. There is nothing like a good hockey game.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah, the energy.
It's so much fun.
Yep.
I
It's
love
great.
going to hockey games.
Yeah, me too.
I like even going to Islanders games. I mean, I'm a Ranger fan, but if somebody says to me, you want to go to an Islander game and they're playing any other team, I'll go to any hockey game. I love going to hockey games. It's so much fun.
What pisses me off, though, and we've been talking about it a lot in here lately, just like, the park. I mean, just the park is $55.
And you have to park so far away.
Well, at the Islander games, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That they have buses. I mean,
Yep.
I walk it, but if
I
it's
walk it.
cold, like
It's so stupid.
pain in the ass.
Yep.
Like they're doing you a favor. Oh, I
Right.
have to pay you $1 million so I can walk like 3 miles
Right.
away, And
That-
the pizza at the Islanders game
Yeah.
is the most disgusting shit I have ever tasted. And you don't need pizza. It's disgusting.
I've never heard that,
They
though.
should
Wow.
be embarrassed.
Really?
Yes. It's disgusting.
I'm still upset that they're not here at the Coliseum. I mean, that where they are now, it's a beautiful arena, but it's out of the way. It's not in a good place. It's very congested. Why do we have to? Why do we need it? Why couldn't they just put the money into this Coliseum and do the right thing?
Didn't the community not want it?
Yeah, they had a vote. I don't know. But the whole thing was stupid. Just put the money in. Just do it.
It's the Islanders. It's
Well,
like ass
and-
backwards.
Right. And again,
It's like
as Met
everything's
fans,
ass
same
backwards.
thing. The Mets are
Even
always.
they're like, what do they have that ridiculous guy that stands around that mascot? I went to a game and I'm looking at this idiot like, really? They're this fucking ginger redhead, stupid big thing. Like, really?
Back
This is
when
what you got?
back when I had 2 legs, I was Quacker Jack for one game at a Ducks game.
Really?
Yeah, and it
That's
was
a cute
it was torture.
mascot.
It was torture.
But it must have been so hot.
That's why it was torture.
But they're so fun. My best friend Yana, one time, took a job as Daffy Duck in front of the Looney Tunes store. Remember when Warner Brothers had the Looney Tunes store?
I do.
I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're just an idiot. And she stood there in the mall, Daffy Duck, all this Korean girl, nobody knew she's in there, like waving at the kids. I'm like, this is just.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, oh, this might be fun to do.
Yeah.
But this was before the day. Like now, it's all like they have fans inside of those things and stuff. Back then, when I did it, was their first season, so that was like '99 or 2000 or something. Oh, it was torture. I was sweating. I sweat in 50 degrees, man. And this thing, I mean, it was like to the point where I felt like I couldn't breathe. And even the eyes got all fogged up. I couldn't even see. I like the handlers that, because every half inning you have to be somewhere to do something.
Uh-huh.
I said to one of them, I said, you have to hold on to me. I said, I can't see where I'm going. Towards the end of the game, a little kid comes up to me. I feel a little kid tugging on my leg. But I can't see, so I don't know my bearings. So I go to bend down to interact with this little girl, but I don't know my bearings. My beak, bunk, right on the head. Thank God she was okay. But inside of this mask, I was cracking up. If she was hurt, I wouldn't have been laughing. But she wasn't hurt, so I was like, I can't believe this. It was torture. 6 hours inside this thing for a lousy $50 that they didn't even send to me for a year and a half.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding. I had my own personal ban on the Ducks during that year and a half. I said, I am not going to a game. And I didn't.
That's bizarre.
Oh, I was pissed.
That's really bizarre.
After a while, like $50, who cares? But after a while, it was like, I just want to piss them off. So I would call them regularly. Hi, this is Tony Walker looking for my $50. Dr. Bucks. Oh, that's the name of the Islander guy? Is that his name?
No, that's the name of
Dr.
the teeth.
You said Uncle Bucks. That's the movie. Uncle Buck with John Candy.
Uncle Buck. That was such a funny movie.
That's a great movie. You're not a gnat, are you, Bug? I love that movie.
When he's sitting there, I think it's like
giant pancake.
Yeah, but the nephew is like interviewing him at the table.
Oh, yes.
Where do you live? What do
Right.
you do?
Yeah.
Who do you live with?
What do you do for a living?
Yeah.
I don't have a job. Why not? It's a long story. Are you married? No. Why not? Even longer story.
That's so good.
Macaulay Culkin was a talented kid, man. Ann says she loves a beard, a goatee, and a hairy chest. Oh, Ann, I got it all. Look, I got the hair. Wow. Ann. Oh, we talked to Ann the other day about her. I told you about that, right? Ann with her orgasm comment from last week. So we got her on the phone the other day.
Oh boy.
She loves riding a motorcycle. A Harley. A Harley's only. The
vibration?
Yeah. She says it works so well that like people look at her because
this makes me uncomfortable.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It actually.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'll move on.
No. Squeaky clean comedy tonight.
All right. I'll move on.
I'm going to. I'm performing at the Freeport Yacht Club.
Ooh, Freeport has a yacht club.
I thought the same thing. They're such dicks.
Wow. Excuse me. When is that?
It's Saturday. I don't mind putting my feet up on here because this chair is a piece of shit. No offense.
Why is it a piece of?
Don't
Because
you
of
like
the arms?
my socks?
I do like your socks.
Aren't they so cool?
Yeah, they look very warm.
They're so warm. I love them.
As in tomorrow?
As in tomorrow,
Oh.
after my real job, I'm performing with
Just watching you spin. Like her back is gonna.
John LaRocchia, Eric Haft.
Oh, it's a Laughter Saves Lives?
Laughter Saves Lives. We're raising a lot of money for something. Maybe I'll win a raffle. And
we just had the
Rich
conversation
Walker.
about the microphone, and you're like a mile away now.
I know. And Roseanne Sorrentino's beautiful daughter, who I can't remember her name right now, but she's super
Bridget
funny.
Kavanaugh.
Bridget Kavanaugh. Thank you very much. And why can't I remember anybody's name right now? It's the coffee. I didn't have the damn coffee.
So not Roseanne, just Bridget.
Bridget, Rich Walker, Eric Haft, myself, is a lot of us.
John
LaRocca is hosting.
John
myself
is hilarious.
and
All right, let me think for a second. Laura Patton.
thank you.
It's amazing how I got that.
Yeah,
See, I just kind of felt it.
that's the one. So we're all on it.
Nice.
Yep.
That's a good lineup.
It is a good lineup. It's going to be fun. I'm the first one up. So,
Okay.
God help me.
No, you'll be great.
It'll be fun.
Because John is going to get them going. John is a great comedian. Very funny man. So he'll get them
I love
going.
him. He does amazing work.
Yes.
He has saved his own life with this organization, and I'm happy to be a part of it. And if anybody wants to come down to that show,
Are you all right?
yeah, I'm just my back. If anybody wants to come, it's this chair. It just sucks on so many levels.
Do you want me to switch these
No,
chairs
I'm
out
gonna
when
bring
you
my.
come in?
You know what? I'm bringing my own chair. It's gonna
Oh.
be pink. It's gonna have lights. It's gonna spin around. It's gonna be amazing. You'll see.
Will it vibrate like a Harley?
I hope so. Yes. No, but those shows are amazing because they really do such good work.
Yes, they do.
And then every once in a while, Les Deegan sings,
I love Les Deegan.
and he's like, "Strangers in the night."
If I were a rich man. He sings that one a lot too.
Na 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 na. And I'm standing there like looking at the sausage and peppers, like, "Am I allowed to have those? Is that for me?" And then Eric's like, "Ugh, we're not eating that. We're eating something better later." I'm like, "You're so bougie." Okay, fine.
Well, because he's busy cooking. Tell him to bring some of his smoked goods to the Freeport Yacht Club tomorrow.
Oh, he sent me a picture of this thing of shrimp that he made one day.
Oh, yeah?
I was like, "What are you guys doing?" He's like, "Look what I just made." And it was like, "You don't eat shrimp."
No.
But it was this.
I don't really understand. Like, who has time to put all that time and effort into food?
I don't know. He's got 3 children. He's got a wife. He works. He runs a whole business, and he does all kinds more shows than anybody I know.
Yes, he
and
works a lot.
He makes all this crazy food.
I said to him when he brought in the ribs, I was like, "How long did it take you?" 4 hours. I said, "Do you run out and do errands?" He's like, "No, I got to be home for this." I don't have 4 hours. Couldn't tell you the last time I was home for 4 hours straight, unless I'm sleeping overnight. That's it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's a great. No, that really is. That's a great show.
It is a great show. And then Sunday, I'm at Doc's with Keegan.
Oh, that's his Sunday.
Yes.
Very
I'm
nice.
excited about that. And that's really local for me. So hopefully some of my friends will come by to that.
All you Lido beachers, head on over to Oceanside. Oceanside?
Island
Docks?
Park.
Island Park, same thing.
It's the same shit.
It really is the same shit. Yeah, Island Park is just like the taint between
It's
Long
just
Beach
right
and
there.
Oceanside.
It's like the little
Yeah, exactly.
George Gallo.
George Gallo? George is insane. So you got a good weekend of comedy going on. Look
I'm
at
really
you.
excited about
Tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday with some heavy freaking hitters.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go over to the brokerage with Danny Calabrese after because he's helping Sean Brown host his open mic thing tonight. So we're going to go out after.
That is tonight, yeah. And then Sean Brown. Yeah, Sean Brown's hosting the open mic tonight.
He's doing that like
for the
amateur
late show.
open mic.
And then he's in the Giga Room tomorrow night doing one of his shows, Sean
Yep.
Brown. Wow, Sean Brown's another one. He's a man who makes things happen.
He's so fun. I love
Sean
him.
Brown is great.
I thought he was like 21,
He's not?
right? He's 33.
Oh, is he
His
that old?
birthday's Wednesday.
This coming Wednesday?
Yeah, he'll be like 34. I said, "What are you going to be like, 23?" He was like, "I'm 33." I was like, "What?"
Wow.
I said, "Black don't crack." Guess that's what they're talking about. Shit.
I knew he was up there because since I've been hanging around this club, he's been here. So I knew he wasn't like 21,
He
but
looks like a
yes, he does.
baby.
Yeah, he does. And he's got the energy of a baby.
He's always around.
Yeah. Yep.
He's the best. He's sweet.
Yeah, love that kid. What? Awesome. Rosie says, "Ann, I watch Roseanne. Laughter saves lives. Great people."
They are great people.
Yeah, they are.
Do you know what she did?
Roseanne?
How great she is too. I went to go see. Annie Jr. this week. My son and I. We went to go see Charlie Samaglia.
Good old Charlie.
little Charlie, who's going to be a star one day on Broadway.
Oh.
I know it.
Okay.
My Jenny at work, her daughter, she worked so hard, and she was Miss Hannigan. She had one of the big parts.
Right.
And we went to go see her, and obviously with Roseanne's connection to being an orphan.
Right.
In the original big production of
Right.
Annie.
The Cal Burnett version of the movie.
Yes. She was the nasty little orphan.
Right.
That was mean to little. She was Pepper. It was mean
That's
to
it.
Molly.
Yes, Pepper. Yes.
I asked her if she could do a little video.
Oh, nice.
And she sent a little video, and she just congratulated Charlie on getting the part and wished her, well, and told her to break a leg and enjoy herself with the part, and, introduced herself as having been in the movie. And Charlie, forget it. She thinks she's hot shit to begin with. She really thought she was hot shit with this video.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there was this one little asshole kid that lied and said she got the part originally and said, oh, the teacher came to my house directly and told me I got the part. And you know how kids are assholes sometimes.
Yes.
So Charlie was like, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Look at what I got. Uh-huh.
Straight from Pepper.
That's it. The orphan Pepper.
I didn't like them apples.
That's right. So, yeah, she's sweet, and she did that for Charlie, which I think
Yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roseanne's good people. I like Roseanne. I don't see her around here too much anymore, but...
No, she does the Laughter Saves Lives once, and she does like her own... She does that podcast, and then she does a lot of like those female kind of comic circuit stuff where it's like a bunch of women on the circuit. She's funny.
Oh, she's great. Yeah.
I love when she does the dating, like after divorce, dating jokes about like, having sex for lobster or like, and then fuck it, I'll just eat a Domino's pizza. It's fucking funny. It's good stuff.
I can't even picture like she was, being a principal, right? She's a retired principal.
She was, huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I can't even picture
like. You can see she's a bright woman.
Yes, but like I'm picturing more like the authoritative figure. Like I can't even picture her down and like walking through a hallway. Bobby, stop that. Like I can't even picture her doing that.
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That part of a principal, I can't. Yeah. Frender. Frender. I don't know if I should read that.
You don't.
Okay.
Look at the shit Frender started with poor Tom Kelly.
We're still rattled from that.
I have post-traumatic podcast disorder now because of Tom Kelly and Frender. I mean, between his fucking blotting book and that one's Montauk sweater is burned into my brain. I was like, at one point, the girls at work were like, what happened on that podcast? Michelle was like, I looked over and I saw Rose was like, why does she have her pocketbook on? And I was like, okay, guys, I'm going to just pack up my Halloween or whatever decorations. And I'm just going to.
Oh, the Valentine's Day decorations.
I'm going to pack up now. Heaven's got to go. Gotta go be a class mom.
And he did. He felt bad about that, too. He was apologizing left and right after the show. Oh, Tracy Griffith.
Hi, Trey.
Aunt wore those teeth at my wedding. If I wasn't so smart, dumb, I'd update a pic on here. Oh, that's funny. Did he really? He wore them at this at Tracy's wedding?
They got married before I met Anthony. Tracy's the best. She's funny, but that's Tracy has two boys that they're busy, but they would upload it for her. But my husband loves those teeth. They come in this little sack that look like you would. If it was bigger, you could go like that. Yeah. And it's this little suede sack, and he just puts them on and fucks with people because they look so real and they fit. So I should be on the commercial for these teeth. But and they have all different types, so you could be like, crooked teeth or just giant teeth. Or like
all you got to do is send the mold in, and they'll send you whatever.
You pick the tooth you want.
Right.
They send you a mold. You pick the teeth, the mold, and then they send you the teeth, and they fit, and you can speak with them, and you can walk around like the craziest looking person ever with these teeth.
That's a lot of homework for teeth.
But it's funny.
Yeah,
I
bet.
So funny because you look like you really have these wild looking teeth. And like I said, you could walk around all day. They don't fall out. It's not like you're like, they're like real, like, you know,
Right, yeah.
wild looking.
Funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should read that or not, Frender, so I'm just not going to bother.
Oh my God, Frendo, you're gonna get blocked. You're You're gonna be the 34th man to get blocked. I have more blocked people now than I have friends.
All right, maybe you'll understand this.
Tell me.
Not for nothing, but nobody else noticed the Indian butler in Annie. His name was Punjab.
Of course they did.
I don't know. Is that? I don't remember the movie that well enough.
They
Is that
don't
just one of
have
the
him.
characters?
Yes, we all know Punjab.
Yeah,
He
see. That's
was
what
the
I'm saying.
7-Eleven commercial guy. He was like, everybody have little one. It's delicious and refreshing. You remember the 7-Eleven, 7-Up commercials, not 7-Eleven.
Oh. Now, all right. Yes, now I know who you're talking about. Yes. And that was his name in the movie? Punjab?
Yeah, Punjab.
I don't remember. But yes, I remember that guy.
Don't you remember
He had the
would,
big- the-
and he
the
like
little laugh.
he like levitated things. He was like, whoa. He had a monkey, I think. Did he have a monkey? A little. All right, it might be just racist. I don't know. I just remember an Indian man, tall, white turban, maybe a gem, and he had a car near him, and he would be like, "Ooh," and he had a 7-Up, and then there was a little monkey, and then there was a midget, and he was tattoo, and he was from Fantasy Island.
Yeah,
and the two of them were together
Tattoo, yeah.
selling 7-Up.
Did you do mushrooms and stuff?
Oh, we used to.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, of course. Come on.
I think maybe that's where you saw this.
I think this was a real ad campaign.
All right.
I do. I'm gonna find it. Everything's on YouTube.
What should I write? Punjab and tattoo?
No, put 7-Eleven. So why do I keep saying 7-Eleven?
I don't know.
7-Up.
7-Up.
Commercial.
With tattoo.
Tattoo.
What's his real name? Herbie or something?
Herbie. That's the
What's
car.
the name? Yeah, but what? No, what? Is that it right there?
Let's see.
Don't mind us. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
I think that's him.
All right.
Let's see, 1983.
There's something very special about the taste of 7-Up that's unlike any other soft drink.
Can you
Maybe
guys hear
because
this? I don't know if they
7-Up
can
has
hear
no
this.
artificial flavor and no artificial color. Never had it, never will. And no caffeine. Never had it, never will. Whatever it is that makes 7-Up so refreshingly different, the other soft drinks never had it. Never will.
I remember that.
But where's tattoo?
There was no tattoo.
And why did he pop up if you put in tattoo?
Oh, the 7-Up. That commercial with. Did you see that? That's Orlando Jones. We had him in here last summer.
You did?
Yeah, he was a lot of fun.
When are we going to get some guys in here that I want to meet, huh?
Like who? Who do you want to meet that I can reach out to and try and get in here? We had Shane Gillis in here.
I love it.
They just announced that Shane Gillis will be hosting Silent Live again next week, March 1st.
Let's get Nate Bergazzi in here, or Anthony Jeselnik, or
those are some good names.
Let's get.
I'm trying to get
really like they're gonna come here. Hello, guys. Hello, Frisco.
You never know. I mean, we had Kevin Pollak. You know who Kevin Pollak is?
I don't know him.
Yes, you do. He was in A Few Good Men. It was The Lawyers, Tom Cruise, Demi Moore, and Kevin Pollak.
I don't know.
He's Walter Matthau's son in Grumpy Old Men.
Oh, okay.
That guy. I thought you'd be more impressed. Roy Wood Jr. You know Roy Wood Jr.
Don't know him.
Yes, you do.
Let me see who else I'd like to have in here.
Roy Wood Jr. That's Roy Wood Jr. He was on The Daily Show. Really? You don't know who that is?
No, I don't know him.
All right. I'm trying to get Jay Moore because Jay Moore is playing the club next week.
I love Jay Moore.
I'm trying to get him.
Oh, my God. That sad scene where he's dying of AIDS and his mother is singing and his mother is reading him that book.
What movie is that?
Oh, my God. That book.
That book.
Did you ever see that? It was so sad.
No, that's why I said, what movie is that?
I don't remember, but Jay Moore it was a serious movie, and he's dying.
Oh, he's a talented dude.
He's dying of AIDS. He's laying in a bed, and his mother is sitting beside the bed, and she's reading that book about the moon.
Good Night Moon?
Oh,
I don't know what movie this is.
Oh my God, it's so sad. It's so it is like etched into my mind, and it's like I can't.
Jay Moore will be here next week, so I'm trying. I've been trying. Oh, I'm actually
Let's send him a video message.
Ooh, that's not a bad
Let's
idea.
record a video message and send it to him.
You ready?
Be like, we're here from the club, and we really want to have you in. And I thought you were fantastic in that dramatic scene with,
You ready? We're gonna do this right now.
What's the name of the book again? Goodnight Moon.
It was definitely Goodnight Moon.
It was Goodnight Moon.
But we don't know what movie.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Well,
All right, you
we're
ready?
supposed to remember everything.
Yeah, true. All right. I should do video. Okay, here we go. All right, you do all the talking.
Okay.
He's going to be looking at you anyway.
Jay, hi. I'm the new co-host on Fridays and breaking news, he doesn't care, but I do, and I'm a fan, and we'd love to have you come in. And I'm a little concerned about your comedy because you do drama so well, and you did that scene where you were dying and your mother was sitting beside you. She was reading Goodnight Moon, and I want to talk to you about that because I don't remember what movie it was, but it's etched into my mind as being amazing. So, come, and we want to have you on. We want to talk about that. We want to talk about your comedy. We want to come see your comedy while you're here. So,
Well, we should point out that we're here at Governor's. This is Gov's Comedy Club podcast. We're in the club right now. They have a little podcast studio.
Yes.
We didn't introduce ourselves.
Tony
That's Rosie.
Walter, Rosie Fiumara. Come and see us.
Yeah, when you're playing the club, stop by in this studio here and let's talk for a few minutes.
Yes.
Or, yeah, maybe the day before if you want to zoom in.
Whenever. We'll meet you here whenever you want.
Absolutely right. Thanks. All right. I'm going to send that to him.
Okay.
The guy from... Are you a Seinfeld fan?
The soup guy.
No, Putty.
Oh, I told you he's a big Pearl Jam fan.
Oh, that's right. You did tell me
He
that.
has a fucking man cave.
He's playing here, I think, in May.
He has a Pearl Jam man hut in his house.
You did. I forgot.
Or in
You
the
did tell me all
backyard.
that.
I need.
So yeah, he's going to be here at the club. So I want to try and get him.
Okay, you know what I'll do? I'm going to make a video at home of all my Pearl Jam memorabilia.
Okay.
In my garage, like a little snippet. Who's good at editing? Danny's good at editing. Danny Calabrese, I'm going to send you a bunch of stuff. You got to edit it for me. And then we're going to send it to Putty. And then you can be a guest on the show when Putty's a guest on the show if you edit it just enough. Okay? Are you out there?
Let's see. No, this isn't. You think, no, that's not his real. I thought oh no.
That could be.
Yeah?
It's got a lot of followers.
All right. So I'll send it to this one. Let's see. Boom, boom. Did it work? I guess it did, right?
We'll see. You never know.
If anybody has a connection to Jay Moore, tell him about us.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. Oh wow, it's 12:20. Wow, it goes fast when Rosie's here, man, because we have so much fun. Okay.
What does this say?
What is what? What are we looking at? I'll gladly explain it to you if you tell me what you're looking at.
Gabby Petito.
Oh, the Gabby Petito. There's a new documentary on her.
I know. I have a bride named Gabby Petito. It's so weird.
That is weird.
And every time she comes in, she's like, "Hi, I'm Gabby Petito. I'm here for my fitting." We're like, "What's weird?"
That's very weird.
It's so weird.
That whole thing was so sad.
It's terrible. I don't know why he felt the need to just kill this poor woman.
Yes.
Just.
I don't think he meant to. I mean, I'm not defending this
No,
guy
I
at
know
all.
you're
but-
not.
Because
You
he
just
was a
think-
dick by beating her up.
It got out of hand.
Right.
It did.
And then he was. So it's a it's like documentaries now. They're episodes. It's not just like one documentary. Yeah. So it's on Netflix. It's 3 episodes. I only watched the first episode so far. But you see, remember just before he killed her, they got pulled over,
and she was in that van, and they were
right.
Yeah.
So they pretty much show the whole thing of that. You know, it's the police officer's body cam.
Yeah.
And she's crying her eyes out. They gotten into a fight. And you see they're talking to the guy, you know, that asshole. And you could see, I mean, he is nervous as shit in front of these cops. He's scared. He's stumbling over his words. That's why I think he didn't mean to kill her. I think he was because he's a coward and a piece of shit. He was hitting her, and he just went too far. But there's a part in this video, they have her sitting in the back of one of the police SUVs, and the cop is talking to the asshole, then he goes back to her, right? And you see, he opens the door, and she's sitting there in the back seat, and she's weeping, right? And she turns to the cop, so you see her. It's like facing the camera. And she just goes, "Can you get my phone, out of my van?" He's like, yeah, you need your phone? She goes, yeah. And she just starts weeping even more. And she goes, "I want to call my mom." And she was only 22. So, she's a baby. So the way she's sobbing, the way she's looking, it was almost like she transformed into a 6-year-old that was like lost in the store and just couldn't wait to see her mom again. It's heartbreaking. Ugh. And then you're watching this thing from the beginning. This girl was born a week before my daughter. So now with that in mind, I'm now watching this 22-year-old weeping, begging to talk to her mom. And, and then I'm thinking of my own kid who was born just a week before. So I'm like, that, thank God. And I, you know what? I'll throw it all out there. Because my wife and I were talking about this after we watched this episode. That is one of the pluses of having a daughter on the spectrum. We don't, she doesn't go out and date. She's not going to clubs. Because she's now, 22 when that happened. But my daughter's going to be 26 in just 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
So she doesn't date.
She's expressed interest, but.
But does she go to Does she go out with groups and stuff
yes,
that?
There's stuff, but that's what I mean. They go out in groups. It's controlled. It's chaperoned. She's not going to clubs. She's not drinking. She's not. She's not bouncing around. There's not
No, it's like a field trip setting.
Exactly.
So you know that she's.
We're not grabbing our Life 360 to see where she is.
Anything can happen at any time.
Well, true.
But you know that she's in a much safer environment.
Exactly.
She's with people you can trust and you can.
Right.
There's others.
We don't have those type of worries. She was only dating this guy for 6 months, and the next thing you know, she went to Florida with him. And they were going to
do that van life.
Right, to do the van life thing, and they were at that point they were together, I think, for around a year, and even that, she we've all been young. I got married at 23, my first marriage. If I could now sit with my 23-year-old self, I'm like, what are you, nuts? Don't, and no disrespect to her, I'm not, but it's just, you're just too young.
You are. You are. I think anybody getting married in their 20s is too young.
Yeah.
Because I think who you are when you're in your 20s is not who you are when you're in your 40s.
I am not, my sense of humor is the same, but.
Your fart jokes are definitely the same, I would imagine.
Well, thank God for that. But everything else?
No.
I was an idiot.
Same person
I was a stupid kid.
Yeah.
And but you can't tell them, they don't listen.
No.
So her parents, and she's from Long Island. She's from Blue Point.
Yeah.
They had to watch this girl disappear, go off with this guy they barely knew, and then the cops even say it. Like, the cops are now talking to each other at one point. They're both the couple is separate, and they're like, not sure what to do. Do we separate them for the night? Do we let them go? This could be nothing, maybe just a fight that got out of hand, or, maybe she's going to end up dead. The cop actually says that. And it's heartbreaking. So I'm interested to watch the remaining 2 episodes, but
the crazy part is, yes, you're a full-grown adult at that age, but at the same
legally,
time, I feel like when I was 22, I don't know if my parents would have let me go.
Yeah.
Across the country with a guy in a van.
If everything went smoothly and he turned out to be a good guy, now, in my 50s, if she was sitting here as a 50-year-old woman and talking about this life in a van trip thing that they did for a year or two, I'd be like, oh, that's so cool. You went around the whole country. You saw great things. But, unfortunately, it's not how it turned out. But that's one thing about being in your young, early 20s, that you can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, with the right people, the right scenario, apparently. But, it was...
I went backpacking with a friend. It was another female. I went backpacking through Europe for 3 months.
And how old are you?
I was. So let's see. I was 19.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool.
It was awesome.
I bet it was.
It was great.
You had the sex. I'm kidding. You did the mushrooms.
I did the mushrooms.
Nice.
I did the mushrooms in Switzerland on a hike.
Oh, wow.
That was fun. What else did we do? We went all over. We went to...
And that's my point.
We did, but we were always together.
Yeah, right.
We did get ourselves into a little shenanigans over time, but we could have gotten ourselves. But it was different then too. I mean, it was 96. Things were different than they are now.
Yep, agreed.
Yep,
I totally agree.
We were in hostels. We stayed in a convent when we were in Venice.
Oh, wow.
We stayed in.
I got to hear more about this next week. Yeah. Yes. Let's hold on to this. I want to
stations.
That's cool. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Getting married at 23. We were engaged, I think, at 20 or 21. So we spent those years. Oh, we can't go out. We got to save our money. We're getting married. We're going to buy a house. I would have loved to have backpacked and went around. I was a big camper. I would have loved to have done more camping around the country. I would just go to Bethpage State Park on weekends with my friends. Maybe sometimes go down to Lido, what's now Nickerson Park.
Oh, yeah. People camp there all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like fun.
Oh, it's great. Back then it was called Nassau Beach. We had to make reservations a year in advance, but on the 4th of July, it's the best place to be because you can see the Jones Beach fireworks from there.
I know. It looks really
great.
Fun.
I haven't been there in years, but yeah, I used to do that all the time. But
now they have where Malibu was. They have a beach club and
Right.
they have a bar.
Yep. Oh, that too. We used to just walk right over to Malibu. Oh, it was great. Malibu was so much fun back then.
Did you see the documentary on Malibu that they did on WBAB? They did a documentary on.
Oh.
I got to find it. Somebody else asked me about
On
it.
BAB, that's a radio station.
Yeah, but they did a documentary.
Oh, so it's like audio only?
No. They did a documentary on the radio station and and it had a lot to do with all the acts.
The DRE and LIR. Right.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I've seen bits and pieces.
Did
I haven't
you
seen
see
the whole bits and pieces. I've never seen the whole thing.
It was really good.
Yeah,
and it
I've
was
heard
a
that.
little bit before me. Like in terms of I was too young to go to see a lot of those bands at the time.
No, I was down there. A buddy of mine saw you too there back in 1981.
That's what I mean. It was in 81, I was 4.
Right.
So it wasn't like I was
I was
able
11.
to, you know what I mean? I wasn't able to go see these shows yet. But growing up, I loved those bands, you know?
Right.
So I really found all of that interesting to see that documentary.
I would have loved to have done that in my 20s, and I would have loved to have lived in the city for a while in my 20s.
See, I did that.
You did that too?
I did.
All right, we're doing This Is Your Life with Rosie next Friday.
Okay.
We're going to hear about New York City. We're going to hear about all the sex when she went to Europe, the sex and the drugs. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll with Rosie. Perfect. All right, that's next week. All right,
next week.
Go see Rosie tonight in the Giga Room, or go see her tomorrow night at the Freeport Yacht Club. And where is Sunday? Oh, Sunday at Docks.
That's right.
But make sure you get to the Giga Room. Make sure you get to McGuire's to see Jay. Tyler Fisher is playing the club, the main club this weekend. You can see John Butera this weekend. You can see Dan LaRocco, Rosie Fiumara. I've been saying that all week. See, you're looking at my notes. You didn't see your own name there.
I didn't see my name.
Sean Kearns, Sean Brown, Seton Smith, the open mic tomorrow night at the Brokerage. Fat Jay headlining tomorrow night and tonight at McGuire's. Go to govs.com, make your reservation. Lots of great shows coming up at the club. Like we said, Jay Moore, Steve Ranasisi? Steve.
That's some name.
Yeah. You don't know him?
I don't.
He's a big am I getting the first name right? Whatever.
I'm going to have to check it out.
Big comedian. He's playing here in another week or two. Lots of great stuff going on. Knockem Dead Comedy next Friday, a week from today, out in Mount Sinai, Cafe Spiga. Come enjoy a fun murder mystery with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com to get our full schedule, what we got going on, as well as information on how you can hire us for your corporate event, your fundraising event, your private event, whatever you're doing. And yes, we have to get Rosie involved to do some murder mysteries with us. And I think that's everything. Tonight, Donversations. Speaking of great radio stations, on Donversations tonight at 8 o'clock, we'll be talking to Rob Rush from The Shark. He's been a Long Island DJ for years and years. He's one of the PA announcers at Citi Field and just a hell of a nice guy. So, so check out Don tonight at 8 o'clock. I think Don and I... I forgot that it's on a delay, so I was posing for you. But
no, it's a definite delay.
I think Don and I might be here tomorrow night for doing green room in here. I think. I'll post it and let you know if we're
Are you
definitely
here tonight?
doing it. Tonight, I might come by tonight because I owe Butera money, so I might come by here tonight to give it to him so I don't get cement boots or cement boot.
A boot.
Cement boot.
A booted.
Again, tonight at the Giga Room, tomorrow night at the Freeport Yacht Club, Sunday at Docks. Plenty of opportunities to hang out and laugh with Rosie. And with that, we're out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Don't forget Don tonight at 8. Next week, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll Rosie. That's how I'm going to promote it.
That's what we're going to do.